We still being recorded?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got to keep it gangster. You were
Really?
really
No. It takes a second in your old ass brain.
We share the distinct honor of being labeled as peacetime Marine veterans. If you want to get more into the label, we are short-term peacetime veterans. However, that does not discount what we have done during our time in the service. Our memories are just as important as anyone else's. Every Marine left their mark from the moment we stepped on those famous yellow footprints to the moment we signed our DD-214 and drove down the road, exiting base for the last time as an active duty member of our beloved Marine Corps. This is Chat 62. You graduate from MCT and you go to MOS school. Where is MOS school?
It's in Fort Johnson. I'm sorry, I said Fort Jackson. Fort Johnson in Jackson, North Carolina.
Marines don't have forts. We have camps.
I'm sorry, yeah. Camp Johnson.
There we go.
You show right.
Camp Johnson and Camp Lejeune.
Hold on a second.
Yep.
Pour. For the silliness.
Right there, for the silliness, brother.
Oh, yeah, yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Salute. Sorry,
Salute. That's all good, man.
I'm actually a contract specialist with the Army.
Oh, yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. I'm interested to know about that.
Yes. Camp Johnson, right behind Camp Lejeune, in a little place way far in the back of Camp Lejeune.
Yes, and when did you arrive in Camp Johnson?
That would be February of 2000. Yeah,
2000.
February 2000.
Right. All right. That was your winter time in North Carolina. What was that like?
But really quick, going back to school, the MCT. Have you ever shot a weapon or anything like that before in your lifetime, or no?
Oh well, once I shot a gauge.
Oh well, okay.
I shot a gauge, and I'll be totally transparent. During that stretch of when I was supposed to go in, something happened, and I was telling my boys, I'm getting ready to leave, man. I can't handle this. Y'all too crazy for me. Y'all doing too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like y'all gone beyond being simple. Y'all are psycho. And I just said, you know what? If I'm gonna be psycho, I might as well be psycho somewhere that allows me to be psycho. Like, you know what and that's what my thinking was. So I had just dropped off my daughter, and I went back to my cousin's house, and I was sitting out front, and somebody stole my radio.
Oh shit.
And I went to the car, and I went to try to turn things on, and something was, you know how you start feeling for stuff and stuff is not there?
Yeah.
I started feeling for stuff, and it was like there was something different. So then it was like, oh my God, somebody stole my radio. And then I went back to my cousin, and I said, somebody stole my radio. Give me the gauge. He gave me the gauge. And y'all can keep this in. I don't really care. He gave me the gauge. I went searching for somebody's.
Oh shit!
And sure enough, this is what I'm telling you. Right before I went in, I went searching for somebody's. Had I not decided to go in, I would be in a place right now. So I was searching for somebody's, and then I seen this car moving real slow, like it knew me. I said, okay. So they decide to open up the window and pull out this little pea shooter. You know, if you've seen Harlem Nights, where they going da 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 da, the dude's like tat tat. Yeah. They was tat tat. So I'm like, I'm letting whatever have. But why my cousin only give me 2 shells?
Oh wow. Why only 2 shells?
Because every round counts. That's messed up.
So I'm like, I ain't shooting up in the air. I'm shooting. Click. Huh? So I had to move around. He got a head call.
No, he's grabbing something over here real quick. He's still here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of what happened, and like, so full transparency, that was probably my first time, or my second time shooting. Another one was some guy in high school had a 38, and in one of these old backwood streets that we used to roam, we shot it off. But other than that, all together, probably about two times as far as a shot is concerned.
Okay. Yeah. So for me, I had never shot a weapon before ever joining the Marine Corps, so that was something new for me. It was a learning experience. And since the Marine Corps, yeah, right. No, nothing for me. I was like,
nothing, man.
Yeah. How about you? Have you ever?
Other than BB guns, when my grandpa would get irritated with a cat, yeah, pretty much. That was my only experience with shooting.
Yeah, so that now you understand that my experience with shooting, because y'all know your streets of California and those hoods. I was from a pretty rough area, and it just and you can tell the people, if I had not made the decision to move forward, Jella did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jella did. I mean, that's because that's just how it rolled. It was either jail or death.
Wow.
Because either I was going to get caught up in the wrong situation at the wrong time and get killed, or get caught up in the wrong situation at the wrong time and then have to do time for it.
Right.
And I had already experienced the jail life. Not something I wanted to experience again.
Understandable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go back to your time in Camp Johnson. You get there in February.
Camp Johnson.
Camp Johnson.
Right. That's right.
Everybody's favorite little mini base.
It always brings a smile to our faces every time we say Camp Johnson, right? And it's like,
I promise you, because there's some things that happen at Camp Johnson that shall remain in Camp Johnson. Remember,
just like Vegas.
Vegas is that's whole thing. Just whoo, Lord, we just going, because now you have gone from not having seen anybody but a male.
Yeah. We are not in agreement. Yes.
You have gone to now. Holy shit!
Yeah, tilt.
like a woman in a uniform.
Wow.
Females.
Yes.
They all around here, man. They here.
They here. Yes.
They here.
Yep.
This is what Ofa May had worked for.
You got to cut that.
This is
what. I gotta cut that. We don't want to get canceled. Gotta cut. I done wrote cut several times. Broke through the paper.
No, I'm just.
That's the best line I think I've ever heard.
It was.
Fucking Almanza.
You stupid.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Sorry.
You stupid.
Oh, my God.
You stupid.
All right. Sam. No, homie. No, homie. No,
Yeah, just call him. Mijo. Oye, mijo.
We did talk about MCT. Well, we touched on MCT. How much do you want to talk about Camp Johnson, North Carolina?
We're going to ask me questions.
All right. Cool.
Pointed questions, and I'll give the best pointed answer. So let's just put like this. So that instance that I had where I got pulled over by the cops because I was buying liquor.
Yes.
And I was overage. That happened at Camp Johnson.
Okay. So I'll loop that back in over to Camp Johnson.
I'm just letting you know.
All right. And if you're cool to talk about it, right on. I can include it. If not, I could.
No, we've already talked. We talked enough. I will give enough information as I can.
All right. Cool. So you went to Camp Johnson for what MOS?
0121.
0121. So you were learning all the basic stuff, personnel, and by then you guys were already on computers, right? No,
we were on typewriters.
We
were on computers. We were on computers. We want computers. we want computers.
So you guys are typing.
Ask Lonnie. Y'all remember Lonnie?
Yes,
Lonnie,
yes. Lonnie Hoffa, aka
the
I
Hoffa.
think his name was the
Hoffa
booty,
Hoffa
the booty
was a
commander,
sucker.
right?
Hoffa good though. But good. But continue on.
North Carolina. You were doing admin school.
Yes.
Okay, how was that like? Did you graduate top of the class? Was there
Hell
kind
no.
of like did it feel like college?
Trash. I was garbage. I didn't know a diary entry from my left foot. I was putting in wrong stuff, wrong numbers.
That's what you got fifth for reads, bro.
I was trash. Garbage. But I tell you what, I mean, I still was running a 21-minute 3-mile.
Still not too shabby.
I was still on that. I was still, I almost got into another fight.
Oh shit.
And the instructor told me, you need to stop trying to get into fights because this dude was talking trash. That experience at that school was just teaching me on what my job was. But the problem is that not everybody was for that school. So we had the combat engineers or some of the engineering courses.
Supply was there too. Motor
Supply
T
was there. There were several different elements that were not what y'all watching, dog. What I want to watch.
We're taking a photo real quick.
We're taking a photo, bro.
We're gonna
I want to watch.
Oh, you know we can actually get the screen right here. And there you go.
There we go. Ready? One. All right.
There you go. That's a good shot right there.
Do you guys want carne asada?
Hey,
You
wait.
hungry?
I'm always hungry, bro.
We have chicken.
Ruthie's making. Yeah, Ruthie has chicken. She made some chicken, and then we have some chicken from Costco.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, she's
right time, bro.
yeah, she's heating up some veggies right now. So God bless the wife.
Yes.
She's just catering to these hungry ass Marines. So
Thank you
I'm
for
sorry.
women.
Yes.
but continue on. You was inferring a question. You was referencing a question. Go ahead.
So you were at PA school, and there was a bunch of different other MOS schools there too, right? Okay.
Yes.
So what was that like interacting? Did you have any interaction with the other MOS schools, or was it just strictly personnel?
See, a couple of the guys that I knew. So one guy that followed me from boot camp all the way to duty station, which was with 62 area. I just told him that I was about to be on a podcast. He's like, for real? And so he followed me from boot camp all the way to he was leaving MCT as I was coming into MCT because I was on the PTAD. I got a permissive TAD. I got a chance to stay and do recruiter's assistance. So he was leaving. He was on his last week. I was on my first week, and then he went to the school, and also he wound up leaving before like a week after I came. With that being said, is like interacting with those different organizations. You saw that people had their pride in their particular MOS.
Yeah.
Supply lead the way. Chow Hall lead the way. I'm just throwing stuff out there. But I'm just saying you see that people had their different pride in their different organizations, right? And we competed. We competed flag football. We competed in runs. We competed in classes, like whose class is the loudest. There was in cadence. We competed. That was my experience, is that it was always a level of competition that you had to exceed and excel in the area that they put in front of you. Whether it was flag football, whether it was running and caught in cadence, whether it was who can type the fastest, you had to exceed and excel, and that's what they were pushing for. And that was my experience.
So you do your time at Camp Johnson.
Aside from the other stuff.
Just trying
to keep my lips like quiet. Yep.
So so the time comes for you to pick your MOS, or not your MOS, your duty station.
Okay, so everybody was in there. I think he said they were the East Coast, West Coast, Okinawa, and part of the East Coast, interesting enough, and I don't think very many of us know about this, is Oklahoma.
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 What's in Oklahoma?
Yeah, it's not too many people know about this. So Lawton is where artillery. So there's a lot of artillery, Marine Corps artillery. So if you have a PA school, if you had an MOS of 0121, 0151, you could essentially go to Lawton because that school, it was a school for arty. Artillery. It was an artillery school in Lawton, Oklahoma. Somebody had that, and I thought about trading with them because it's right down from San Antonio.
Right.
Oh.
But I wound up keeping all the way. I wound up keeping the California joint, and I was happy with it. In essence, I mean, in retrospect, there's a possibility that I could have been. You would have been on an Army base, having to deal with Army feelings and Army emotions,
Yeah.
and you're a Marine.
Yeah.
The odd man out.
So with that being said, I was like, I don't want to deal with that. I joined the Marines to be with the Marines. I didn't join the Marines to be with the Army. It's a daggum enough with the Navy.
Fair enough.
So it just mindset and perspective. So with that being said, when it came time to pick a duty station, they all said the duty stations were already handed out. The instructor went into his room to grade all of our last minute papers and said, hey, now is the time to trade if you want to.
Really?
Yeah. So he gave us an opportunity to trade with somebody. Why you got the munchies, man?
Sorry about that.
Man, why you got the munchies,
I
dog?
got the munchies,
That's
bro.
my dog right there. Why you got the munchies?
He almost got him at
I went to
the.
the gym, bro.
He almost got him at the POA.
I was all like, I almost started like fucking doing jumping jacks right now,
Dude,
bro.
I can give you a protein drink. You need one.
Hey.
Jumping
No,
jacks.
no, no.
walk out. I'll
Not that
walk
kind of
out.
protein drink.
You did jumping jacks. What's that jumping jack that you did?
The Jumpin' Jack
Tell me
Flash.
about that jumping jack. Yeah. And it was fire. It's all good. But yeah, so with that being said, so they gave us an opportunity to switch with people in our classes. I just chose not to switch, which I possibly could have went to Oklahoma. Somebody else went to Oklahoma. I chose not to switch. I chose to keep the West Coast because I didn't want to stay on the East Coast because it was cold. I hated the snow. I hated the fact that snow was trash, man. I came in to the school with snow and it was cold, and I was mad.
Oh,
That was not cool. That was not cool, and I was like, I don't want to stay here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So Tippins, he went to North Carolina. He went to PA school in February.
Oh shit!
So I think Almanza went in the winter too.
I did.
I went in the summer. Sam, did you go in the summer?
I'm
fall
not sure
into
when.
winter.
I don't remember.
Okay. So, man, you got the full on winter, Tippins. Fuck.
You got the fucking snow. You got the
Full
fucking,
on. I mean, I'm pulling up in the trench coat.
Oh yeah.
I'm pulling up in you're reporting in your
jacket.
you're reporting in alphas, trench coat, black gloves.
Right.
Y'all know piss cover.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the sweater called? The
The woolly pulley.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't have the sweater coat.
oh,
Not yet. I didn't get to experience that, but I got to see it. I got to see it while I was there. You know, the sweater coat.
Yeah.
But I had the trench, the black gloves, and the doggone the piss cutter.
Dang. So you got the
Yeah.
yeah, dude, full on winter, man.
Great trench.
Great trench, dude. You don't see enough of that anymore. I don't even know if that's even still in service.
You're right. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But they probably giving them something even better to play around with.
Oh, I'm sure. You ended up keeping your orders to go to Camp Pendleton, and
Yes.
where was your first duty station in Camp Pendleton? Actually, no. Actually, hold on. Let me backtrack.
Because you come on, get it there.
All right, man. So you head on over to the West Coast, and you're flying down to where? To San Diego or LAX?
LAX.
LAX. Oh shit. Okay. So then, you probably pick up with the USO. USO drops you off.
Yes.
Okay, so what was that drive heading down to Camp Pendleton?
The drive sucked. You know why? Because
Why?
I lost my SRB.
No fucking way.
Oh, dude.
That's fucked up.
Oh, no.
I got drunk before I left PA school and left, and I could not find my SRB, dog. So guess what Pac had to do? Microfiche. Order the microfiche.
Oh my God. I think you may have been like the only freaking situation when we had to do that.
I lost my SRB, dog. I sat up there and lost every inch of my fucking SRB. Sorry about the cut. I remember that because it pissed me off. Because I could not figure out where I lost it. Was on the plane.
Was it Camp Johnson?
Yeah, so Camp Johnson. So when I went in, I had a little bit of leave. Like I had 10 days of leave before I actually got to the duty station or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I did something. I actually flew to San Antonio. It was kind of weird. I don't know what happened. I flew for a little bit, but I literally lost my SRB. I don't know where I misplaced it. I knew it was in my hands. I knew it was in my bag. But on the way there, we all ordered requested a limousine.
What?
It was like 5 of us because instead of trying to take a cab
Yeah.
or whatever it is, we pulled up in a limousine. We asked the limousine to get us to the place, and we all paid partial for the limousine. Y'all, I got 1 million of them. I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
We all partially paid for a limousine to get to the airport because the airport, of course, was in Raleigh.
Uh-huh.
So we had to drive from Johnson to Raleigh.
The little tiny ass airport, right?
Yeah. So we when we drove John, we decided, hey, we're gonna get a limousine. And sure enough, since I'm 23, I'm grabbing a bottle of something. So I'm pulling up with the bottle of something, and then we drank it on the way with a bottle of something. And by the time we got there, the bottle was nothing.
Oh my God.
So I'm pulling up in the place trying to get all, I got the C bag, I got whatever bag. I'm trying to pull out my orders. I'm trying to pull out all this stuff. Let them know, hey, this is what's happening with me. I kept my orders somehow. I lost my flipping SRB.
Legend has it it's still floating around.
I guess so.
There you go. There you go.
But with that being said, yeah, I lost my SRB. Getting to my duty station. When I finally got to my duty station, Quentin Smith, Corporal Smith. He was Lance Corporal Smith. Lance Corporal Smith, Quentin Smith.
Oh yeah.
They came and picked me up. I forgot it was him. I don't know if it was Walker. I'm trying to remember if it was Lonnie Walker.
Lyndon Walker.
Lyndon Walker. They came and picked me up.
From main side.
Those two came and picked me up from main side.
Oh wow.
Because I was right there where the I forget. I don't know where you get your IDs.
Oh yeah. I know there's a name for it, but yeah, I know what you're talking
forget the name of it, but but that's where I was held up. All in my I'm sitting up in my class, in my alphas.
In your Gumby suit, the way Ramsey called it. I totally forgot we called it the Gumby suit. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, man. So pulling up. So here's the reality of it. So I pull up in that, and they came and picked me up, taking me to my place. Y'all remember what's his name? We used to call him. He was a corporal. He looked like we used to call him. He looked like
Did he look like a doc?
I'm thinking about too.
No. He looked like Neo from the Matrix. He looked like Keanu Reeves.
Really?
We used to call the corporal. There was Snedeker.
Oh, Snedeker.
And they were tight. Snedeker and this other one was tight.
It wasn't Wallace, wasn't?
He had the Neo hair. He had
That'd be wild.
the Keanu Reeves hair.
Johnny D had the slick back hair. We used to call him Doc
D,
Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Doc.
Johnny, was it Johnny? Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it
Johnny
was
D.
Johnny.
Johnny D.
They set me up in his room because he was gone on leave. And when he came back, because he was a corporal and I was a PFC. When he came back, they kicked me out and they put me in Radcliffe's room, and then we started pairing until my wife came.
You wanna tell us? And I don't know if you did before.
Gonna get dark, bro.
Well, sorry, this dude's fucking with dark chocolate here.
My man got the munchies, dog. He got the munchies. He got the munchies.
I do.
You got that intense dark, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You got the
That's
Ghirardelli.
what's up. Was that Gardena?
Yeah.
Then that Gardena.
The Ghirardelli, yeah. So, where was your first duty station? I know you said it earlier, but I think I talked over you. Where was your first duty station?
It was 62 area. My first duty station was 62 area. So when I came to do 62 area, that's when the Osprey had crashed.
Oh, I remember that. Was that in Arizona?
That was so my first duty station was a funeral.
Fuck.
Oh damn.
That's right.
That's when we had the 11 Marines that had gone over the side of a carrier in the Osprey, and 2 of them happened to be from San Antonio.
Oh wow. I remember that.
Because a week later we were in Alphas honoring them in that on the parade deck of 62 area.
What was your time at the 62 area like?
It was interesting. It was very interesting. Had to deal with a lot of different personalities.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Juan, Gallegos is in San Antonio.
Fuck Gallegos, man. Fuck that puto. Fuck that puto, man. Fuck him.
I'm keeping that in
sorry.
there.
I had to do it because he here. Because he here. I had to do it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. You
That
cut
guy
it.
still
If
plugs
you
his
want
eyebrows,
to,
bro. Come
whatever
on.
you do, I just wanted to do it because Juan here. All right, there it is. Anyway.
Sorry, I did that out, bro. Sorry.
That's all right. We'll keep it in.
Fuck that guy, man. Fuck him and the Raiders together. Oh, sorry, guys.
It's all right. Hey, man.
I'm not a Raider fan.
You get cursed. It's fine.
Okay. You made my day, Juan. I just wanted to do it. I'm sorry. I had to get you riled up one time. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. My time there, let me tell you one thing. Eric.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you because you protected me from a lot of things. And you took me under your wing for the time that you had left. You kind of protected me from some of them mean jackasses that would do stupid stuff from. Nah, he's with me. I got him. No, go on. No, you go pick somebody else. I'm good. Or whatever it is that they tried to do, you would sit up there and fan them off. You would ward them off. That's the one that so forever grateful for Eric Monarca for doing what he did for me, because I remember that. Because while I was under your watch, nobody was fucking with me. They wasn't going to send me to find the Jeep key, the Hummer keys. They wasn't sending me up the hill. Nobody was doing that.
The ID10T form? No.
I'm just saying. Nobody was doing that while he was on watch. So just know that I remember that, and that's why you are always forever my dog, right? That's like forever. Forever. So that be right there. And I still remember our picture when you was leaving with your boot and you had the suit on. I still have our picture. And you know what? Juan had the
green monster. He's holding it.
That he drew on.
The green
Just
monster.
like this.
Oh yeah.
Like with the book.
I got that picture. I'm gonna have to post it.
All right, but that is one thing that I have always appreciated, or I remembered when I first got to the duty station, because even so, when I first got to the duty station, they were killing everybody that was a PFC.
Yeah.
I was getting killed when I was a PFC. I remember that after duty, you were supposed to get time off.
Okay.
After pulling the duty, they wouldn't let me go. For some reason, I remember I had to stay on till 1600.
Yeah, or 4. Yeah.
Till 1600, even after I did my 24-hour duty. I had to stay on
Yeah.
1600. They were supposed to let me go at noon. They didn't let me go. I took over the travel claim aspect, which was a mess. But I just remember certain people. I remember you. Y'all cats always remember. I think Almanza, I think you were gone. I think you were on deployment with 2-4.
Yeah.
Was it 2-4?
Yeah, it was.
You was on deployment with 2-4. So 2-4 had gone because guess what? I actually wound up catching up with Martinez.
Oh, that's
Y'all
cool.
remember Martinez?
Yeah.
Yeah, from St. Louis. Martinez,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Left handy. Basketball. I wound up catching with him way after the Marine Corps. He wound up working for the Department of not the DOJ. He wound up working like
He worked for a few
investigation.
Yeah, he was doing like
An
investigation stuff.
investigative aspect of Air Force. He wound up being on Bowling. I wound up seeing him in Maryland.
Yeah. I think I could get him.
Out of the blue, like in 2006 or 7.
This guy was my best man at my wedding.
But
yeah. Manny Martinez was my best man. Yeah.
Martinez, I can't find him. If you have
do.
contact with the
I
man, let
communicate with
me
him
know.
at least twice a year. We just talk. Yeah.
Okay, so let me know, and I'll get.
I'll share your information with him too. I'm sure he'll be happy to. Yeah, he'll be happy to hear from
Okay,
you.
that's what's up.
He always.
Yes, sir.
Last time I talked to him, he was talking about
Yes,
how you
sir.
guys used to play basketball all the time. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I got stories about that.
So
I got
does he.
stories about that, but it's a whole different. That's a whole different episode. That's a whole different. But with that being said, when I first got to duty station, we had to go to a funeral. I started working underneath you. You started helping me get acclimated to the system of being a personnel, a personnel Marine, a personnelist, right? You know, you got me understanding how to handle the administrative aspect when they come to the door to when we end, right? I was tasked with a certain job. I started doing travel claims. Started working those as best I could. Started figuring out how to help edit, or resolve those. And then Sam got in with me. I started just saying, "Yeah, you know it. That's why he's looking at smiling." And then I started learning how to do diary. I tried to learn as much as I could from anybody that would teach me.
It's good.
And Quentin Smith was another guy that. Now, okay, let me say this about Quentin Smith, and then I'll come back. He could be an ass. That was not what he wanted to be. That was what the Marines taught him to be when you weren't doing your job. You need to find a way to get them to pull their weight. Crockett was not the best example of that, but he still found a way to get certain people to pull their weight. Quentin Smith was the best example of how to be mad and how to tear into your behind, but at the same time understand that you are still a person. You are still an individual, and you still have emotions that I need to capture in order to be the best person for this job. And that's one thing that I appreciated about certain people. Gallegos, don't say nothing, Juan. We've already heard you. Gallegos, he had his way, he had his own way of leadership. Everybody had their way of leadership, right? Everybody had their own way of being the leader, that the best leader that they thought they could be. Why? Because it was taught to them by somebody else. Somebody else said, hey, this is how you're supposed to lead. Yell. Hey, this is how you're supposed to lead. Teach. Okay, this is how you're supposed to lead. Get mad, but teach. That's how I started to see things. I started to see different aspects of how people started to lead and started to teach, and the levels of where they were at from where they started into where they are now, or where they were before I left. You could see the change if there was a change, or you could see that they were still needing work in the leadership department. My time there was great, man. I am great in the aspect of me learning. I hated the fact, and this is where I tell people, I could understand if I was a personnelist for the flight line or for a air station. I was a personnelist for infantry. We were personnelists for combat engineers. We were personnelists for people whose life is the field. So therefore, our life was the field. We weren't personnelists for the main side. We was on the strong side. And I don't think anybody except for you guys can actually capture the essence of what I'm saying. Because again, we did things differently. I don't know about the personnelists that dealt with them people up in finance, but they didn't have to deal with what we had to deal with back in 62 area.
That's so true. That's so true. You had a bunch of angry, tired grunts, that were all freaking stressed out coming back from leave or coming back from the field, and they were pissed off, dude. Sometimes they'd come back from a months-long exercise and their pay was fucked up. Man, dude, you felt their fucking wrath.
Right. Even that. And then some people used to cheat the system. So I had a captain, and I still remember this to this day. I had a captain that was supposed to report his divorce. He did not. So guess what he was receiving?
Right?
For almost 6 months.
Sounds like a good plan.
Right. So you get to see things in a different light than others because it's just, like I said, I was personnel.
Legal.
Yeah, I was a Pogue.
Legal.
Pogue up. I was
Pogue City.
Pogue City, dog. We didn't choose to be Pogues in this area.
No, you could easily be called up to CACs.
Yeah.
Or whatever field exercises you had to participate in. Yeah.
Did you ever get to deploy anywhere, or?
I didn't get to deploy. I remember when 9/11 hit. When 9/11 hit, I remember Chief Warrant Officer Kibbers. Perfect. I just want to make sure that y'all did that. Who was also from Texas. That's
right.
Yeah, he was from Texas. Had solicited people who wanted to go on the deployment. I called them later on that evening. I was like, man, I want to go. Even though I'm on light duty or whatever it is, I'd gladly go. And he told me y'all had plenty of people to go. I never got a chance to actually deploy, in essence. I never did. When I came in, y'all were coming back 2-4. Or from 2-4, it was you and
Brooks and Brooks,
Martinez,
Myron
and Brooks.
Myron
okay,
Brooks.
yeah, and Brooks. Also, Also,
Myron.
what's his first name?
Johnson? Staff Sergeant Johnson, was it?
It was with an A. L.
Not Jesse Aldridge? No.
Also, Austin. It was with an A.
Aldridge, right?
I promise you.
First name or last name? Aldridge.
I don't know if it's Aldridge,
Mm-hmm.
but I remember it was Brooks, A. Brooks. But he and Mike Crockett were tight. Crockett also kind of cut for him in some aspect. So but I do distinctly remember you and Martinez. I don't remember Brooks coming back with them. I just remember Brooks started working in the area, and I just remember him from that.
We also had Staff Sergeant Johnson that went with us.
Think outside the box.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember Staff Sergeant Johnson. Yeah.
Oh, Slinky Dog.
No,
Tall,
not
Slinky
tall.
Dog.
No, that's Johnson.
Slinky.
No, you're right.
Oh, you think about
That's
Sutton?
Warrant.
Sutton was.
No, that was Warrant Officer Johnson.
No, Gunny Sutton, which I heard he was first sergeant. Sutton.
He's higher now.
I don't know about sergeant. I knew it was coming.
Damn.
Sergeant Major Sutton, James A. Sutton. I've been trying to catch up with him. Listen. For the first, so when you talk to James A. Sutton, Sergeant Major now, the first 5-6 years he was MSG. He was in the two places that I distinctly remember, the Bahamas and on the backside of the China Wall. And he said that they used to come up and touch him because they couldn't believe. They used to think that the black on him wasn't real. So they touched him to see if it would rub off.
Talking about that, yeah.
Just understanding who he was, and he was always a 300 PFTer. I think the only time that Gunny Sutton ever had a 285 is because he had a pulled hamstring.
That's crazy.
It's nuts. It's a fucking cyborg.
Cyborg. Dude was a freak of nature. I hated seeing him in the every bit of 175. Don't nobody want to see that. We don't care that you got muscles upon muscles. That you're only 2% body fat, and that's probably in your big toe.
You're going to say something else.
Come on, man. Dang. Why are you doing us like that? But the truth of the matter is that I felt like at a certain point when he made Gunny, he knew he was staying in. He knew when he made Gunny, he knew he was staying in. It's right before I left. It's right before I got out. When he made that and his wife came and everybody came, I knew he was staying in, and I knew he was destined for greatness. Like about 5 years ago, somebody said that was First Sergeant Sutton. I said, he ain't going nowhere. Now, First Sergeant Crockett, I don't know about First Sergeant. I don't know about Sergeant Major Crockett.
He's out, right?
Yeah.
I know First Sergeant. I know, but I do know he made First Sergeant.
So just so you know, he actually wrote a book on like leadership stuff and everything. You can look him up on Amazon, Michael Crockett, and get his book on. Look it up. I promise you, you'll find it right there. Like leadership.
Okay.
The
All
leadership
right,
traits of whatever. I'm sure once he sees our names, because I want to order it, but I haven't ordered it yet. I'm reading too much things.
Oh, it's not coming up now.
That was the homie. At a certain point, that was the homie. He was my homie. At a certain point.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now.
You pulling up?
His book is called, it's not Young Demons, The Everyday Leader.
Yeah.
14 Marine Corps Traits to Unlock Your Leadership DNA.
No more 12 leadership traits. He bumped it up to 14. No. That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
I'm actually excited to read it. One of these days, I'm going to order it, read it, and then we'll.
So hey, we should do a book club, a book club podcast on different people that we know from the area. So we know that dude. Interesting
Good
enough.
idea.
But anyway, what I'm getting at is like, as I'm telling you all this, I have followed a lot of people from our era. Master Sergeant Allard, he lives in El Paso.
Pierre Allard, right?
Yeah,
If y'all
Yeah,
know
who
Pierre,
talks about him a lot? It was Gallegos,
Yep,
right? Did we
Allard.
talk about Allard?
I think it was Gallegos. I think Navarez mentioned him briefly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he came after y'all. He came about a year after y'all. Juan
Yeah.
Allard, you remember Allard? Yep, Pierre J. He lives in El Paso.
I think he would hit me up for like Bible verses and the interpretation of Bible verses. Like out of nowhere, he would just like open up his Bible and say, "Hey, dude, what do you think about this?"
Yeah?
I'm like, "I don't know, bro. Like, I'm not a theologian. You know what I'm saying?" But he was into the word the last time I talked to him.
I like the fact that he had a train
But-
set. Like,
But
I don't know if you
but
knew that.
the
No?
fact
Yeah.
that we
I'll-
know, I
I'll
mean,
tell you
but
about
that's
that
after
later.
the fact. I forget where we left off. I think we had asked what my experience was at 62 area and how did I feel about it. The truth is, I hated and loved it at the same time. I hated where we were because we were so geographically separated from the main side. But I loved it because there were certain people that I loved hanging around or being around when I was over there. They kept me in a calm demeanor that kept me focused on work and understanding that my job is important. I do recall that I loved being around you guys. There was definitely a love of being around you guys, and I feel that there was that camaraderie. There was that feeling of closeness. The same thing that you Monarcha did for me, I did for Sam. The same thing. I protected him when people were being asses, and both of us wound up getting out as corporals. Am I correct? We both wound up getting up as E4s. We are so because of trying to make sure that nobody did. Your leadership is what I followed.
That means a lot. Thank you. It let me know that my time, especially those last 12 months.
Your little time with me spent, but your leadership is what I followed. I didn't do what the other people did, yelling, and then I did the take care of you personal part of it.
I'm glad. That means a lot. You my dog
My
too.
dog, man.
You my dog too.
Hey, don't say
You
it so
are my
proud.
dog too. You my dog too, man.
You my dog. You my dog. You are so my dog, man.
I'm having a Carlton
my
moment.
I'm like,
Cheers.
hey,
Put
so,
some
come
water.
on, toast up,
Some
toast
flavor on
up.
that shit.
Right there.
I'll put some flavor.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All compliments aside, I want to get your take on 9/11. Since you were in the core 9/11, what was going through your head when 9/11 happened?
It was unreal. It was a joke. Somebody was playing a joke, a bad joke. Maybe it was doctored material. It was not real. That's what my take was on. I was driving into work and they were talking about something had crashed into the towers. I was like, bullshit.
Wow.
Nobody could do that. That's what my take on it was. So as I got to the duty station, we had a staff sergeant that wound up coming to us incorrectly. He was a short guy with glasses. I can't remember his name. He
Reddick?
was supposed
Sergeant
to go
Reddick?
to 2-5. No, he was Latino.
Bernal? No, it wasn't Bernal.
I can't think of his name. He always used to say, "Yeah, that's freaking good to go.
Trying to remember.
Good to go. Good to go."
No.
But he was short. I can't remember his name, but he wound up coming to us erroneously. He was supposed to go
What
to
was his
2-5.
rank again? Oh, staff sergeant, short guy.
He was
T-SAC.
staff sergeant.
No, you said Latino, right? Was
Oh.
was
It
he
might be.
Latino?
No, T-SAC wasn't Latino.
Yeah,
I don't remember a Latino.
No, it
oh,
wasn't.
wait, there was one.
he was Latino.
I don't remember. Yeah,
He was with us for about a week until we found out
Somewhere else.
that he was supposed to be with.
Yeah,
he
you're
was
right.
supposed to
I
be with the
remember.
rank
I don't
2-5.
remember his name, but I do remember that. Yeah.
I don't remember his name either. I just remember he was short with
Yes,
glasses
I remember.
and he had
that.
a high
I
and
just
tight.
don't- Yeah.
He had a particular high and tight, and he's talking. We has to have this first sergeant frocked sergeant major that was black, and this black sergeant major used to sell his cadence CDs.
Fletcher?
So, yeah, it might have been. No, it wasn't Fletcher. I want to.
Nah, he was
2-5.
again 2-5.
I want to say I remember.
2-5.
I just remember the name either. Yeah.
I can't.
'Cause he would go
I
around,
can't
like-
recall. I can't recall his name. I just remembered that he used to be on Main Side with a kiosk selling his freaking CDs of Cadence.
He bought it.
You bought one.
Like they're bobbing, like make you vibe, dude. Make you want to, like, dang, I'm about to march this mug.
Making love to Cadence.
Wait, to the left, march. Like, I mean, like
Innovative for his time. Huh? Innovative.
like, I'm telling you, that's what he used to. He was singing. He was singing. He used to sell his CDs. As a matter of fact, this joker showed up one day, and there was a Lance Corporal, because we used to have seats outside of orders. There was a Lance Corporal sitting down. He showed up, and he looked at me and said, "Hey there, hold on a minute, Lance Corporal." And he turned to the Lance Corporal. "I don't know why you don't see a doggone first sergeant sitting up here in front of your seat. Why don't you get off your goddamn feet and get in parade rest?" He like gave him the business. This mug getting out. This mug getting orders to get out. And you just gave him the business. That's what this first sergeant did. First sergeant frocked sergeant major.
Wow.
I got a million of them, Doc. I got a million of them. I tell you, dog, I got a million of them. So with that being said, I just appreciate certain levels of leadership.
Please like and subscribe to our podcast. Find us on Instagram at Chat62Podcast. Email us at chat62podcast@gmail.com. Thank you for listening.
Brothers and sisters at arms, are you struggling with your mental health? You are not alone. There is help available. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is there for you. Call or text 988 to connect with a trained crisis counselor 24/7. Do not hesitate to reach out for support. You are strong. You are loved. Semper Fi.